Have you ever found yourself paying $20 in ChatGPT, $20 on Claude, maybe another $20 or so using Gemini? I was paying three separate AI subscription, switching tab constantly from ChatGPT, Gemini, Claude, and not even using half of what I was paying for. So I changed it. Here's what you do instead. Welcome to Open WebUI. Before you know it's a usual routine. Right? If you want to create image, I like Google Gemini, create image, and for search and research as well. So it's ChatGPT and Claude. But let's face it, it depends on what you want to do on a day-to-day basis. I myself, I do research for school, for work. Um, I'm an IT guy, cyber security guy, so it really depends on what I want to accomplish. If I'm working a project, or merely just doing research for school. Right? So different histories, and then no shared files, meaning I wish I was able to go ahead and share files from, hey, I got that on, saved it in ChatGPT, or even sessions. I want to go ahead and export it to maybe Claude, another project, right? So documentation. So I find myself working with different platforms. So keep on searching. We keep on searching, and then finally we found Open WebUI. Right. So this is the fix. So why Open WebUI? Open WebUI runs through one interface. Is you could connect it directly to, I mean, you don't have to remove or ditch one. You can still have your multiple uh, accounts. However, OpenWebUI enables you to use your different LLMs in one console, in one platform. That's the beauty of it. For example, here, right? So my default is Claude, right, for that Opus. I could literally search or pick any LLMs that I want. I could easily switch to ChatGPT. I can switch back to Gemini, or better yet, I could actually compare different results by using, let's say, three models. For example, my default is Claude, and I want to compare what I'm doing today to, let's say, Gemini, right? Or maybe I also want to go ahead and add. So I got Gemini, I got Claude. Let's just go ahead and add GPT. And from here, I could do my prompt by using three, and I can compare them side by side, right? So let's write something simple. So I'm just gonna go ahead and put this. Right. I'm just gonna go ahead and cut and paste. So we'll right. So now I'm running three, or I'm gonna go ahead and prompt for three LLMs. So now I could compare all three models, right? So use the same prompt, three different models, right? So that makes it a lot easier for me using Open LLM. Right? So it's multi-model. You can compare, you can view different responses side by side. You can call out what's more corporate, what's more, change the tone, and so on and so forth, right? Not only that, you could also change different prompts, right? So you can literally go to each model. For each model, you could have different types of prompt. So you're not stuck on one global prompt and use that against different types of model, right? So this is a huge for me. So I'm not locked into one model's voice anymore. I can pick whatever tone actually fits what I'm writing, right? What I'm actually doing. So how do we connect to integrate all these. So you already have all your accounts, OpenAI, Claude, Gemini, and so forth. So one of the easiest way to do this is through your admin panel, settings, and you'll have your connection here. This is where you could connect to different models through API. So if you have an account, again, OpenAI, um, here's our Google, and this is Anthropic. So put in your API key, and off you go. So whatever provider that you connect, it'll give you all the different models based on your API accounts, right? So you could pick and choose, you can go crazy, you can pick top three, or it's not limited to top three. You can have 4 or 5 different LLMs. So it's really up to you. The whole point is you're not stuck on using one LLMs only, right? So, and not only that, there's so much features that Open WebUI could give us, right? So one that I like the best is the knowledge base. So knowledge base, what I like about the knowledge base is basically the workspace, right? Under knowledge, we could add, import your documents, point to the folder. I can share this knowledge base or this database really to any of my colleagues in NetTech tab. So when we're working on something, I can just dump it here and you could incorporate this in your session. So meaning, here's an example. So I could just go ahead and click add or click the plus sign, attach knowledge and say NetSec tab. Right. So let's say we're working on coaching and mock interviews, say, top mock interview questions for Linux. And so we already have our templates for Linuxy questions for some of our aspiring students that are looking to get into Linux system, Linux administration. So there you go. So we don't have to keep on researching, uploading the same documentation, running it against LLM, whatever LLMs that we're using, but it's a compilation of all of our documents in regards with Linux, I mean, Windows, whatever that might be. Okay, so it makes it a lot easier to share with my colleagues and prep for either we update our mock interview questions or append to it, update it, so on and so forth. Right? So it makes it a lot easier. Document uploading is fairly straightforward too. So you upload files, you point it to whatever folder that you have, and off you go. And one of the newer features that I like, we're not going to be talking about MCP and that, but the the RAG, so the memory, right? So um, I'm sure you run into this one. So you can either search to your chat, previous chat history, or better yet, you could just go recall any topics regarding Open WebUI. So what it does, it goes back to any history that you have from chat to memory, and it will pull all that information for you, right? So instead of you retyping again, re-uploading some docs, any of your chat history and any memory path that it records when you hit, hey, um, save this information or save this to memory. So next time I need to go ahead and work on these documentation and go back. So here you go. Basically, anything that any topic in regards with Open Web UI, it went across all the memories, past conversations, so on and so forth. Again, it makes it so much easier to go ahead and use Open Web UI. So we talked about knowledge base. Why do I think it beats the subscription? Well, one, I'm not paying for, I can have multiple subscription, or if I'm already paying for 3, why not have that in one platform so I can use all 3, right? Some of you might say, well, can I go ahead and ditch some of these? Well, now you have more option. All you got to do is basically go to your account, extract your API, copy it here, connect via your settings, admin panel, do your connection, and off you go, right? Pick your models, do your settings. There's so much features, reach features that Open WebUI can give for you, right? So if you want to learn more, so let us know. Hit us on Discord or um, subscribe. We're gonna go ahead and post some more videos how we integrate Open WebUI through like MCP, maybe N8N, so on and so forth. So there's so much stuff that you can do. Also, their community keeps on growing. So it's about almost 500K plus members. Their documentation is pretty straightforward. For some of you that are not techie savvy, I'm sure you find it quite easy to go ahead and do this. I mean, from Docker to standing up your own, even your personal one, as long as you get probably virtualization or VirtualBox or VMware, you can go ahead and do this. Their documentation, I mean, from troubleshooting, tutorials will walk you through, FAQs, roadmap, every single time they keep on it. Honestly, it just keeps on getting better and better. More integration from authentication. They also have for enterprise users. So there's so much that you could do using Open Web UI. So for us, we're NetSecTap guys, netsectaplabs.com. If you want to see more, just subscribe to our channel. Watch out for some of these short videos that we're going to introduce how we evolve from just using one platform to another. We tested so many different platforms out there, but this is the one that sort of fits our requirement, right? So um, again, if you're still juggling three separate AI subscription, this might be worth setting it up. Yeah, let me know in your comments which model you want to reach first, and we'll see you in the next one.